Hey, go health yourself.
Welcome to Go Health Yourself. I am John, and as promised, this video is going to be me transferring or learning to transfer from my chair to my bed. So as in the video before, I explained that I only learned to transfer onto the PT mat, or it's called a PT table, or PT physical therapy, in other words, bed, or I'm not sure what they call it, but it's a lot easier to transfer into that because they can adjust the height for you, and the mat is a little harder, which makes it easier to move around on and slide on. So in the previous video, I believe it was the previous one, or maybe the one before that, but I promised that I would show from the beginning me learning how to transfer out of my chair. So that's what you'll be seeing in this video here. So I'm gonna warn you, it's a little boring, and it's the beginning stages, so it's very slow going. So just to give you a fair warning, but maybe someone can get some value out of this, or give me some pointers. Now, my arms, the tendons in my arms have shrank because I did not do the proper stretching when I first got injured. So my arms don't fully extend. So I can't lock my arms out and use leverage. So if anyone's telling me to lock my arms out and use my shoulders, that's not even possible for me. So as you can see in this video, I'm using my elbows, and the biggest thing that I have to learn is how to slide my butt to the end of the chair, or to the edge of the seat of my chair. And since I have such a crazy angle, it's called dump in the chair, it makes it so it's easier for my trunk to have support. So the chair is actually tilted back on quite a pretty extreme angle, so I have to learn how to slide my butt forward to the edge of the chair, and wearing jeans last night didn't help. So every time I went to physical therapy, I'd wear like basketball shorts, or like windbreaker pants, something that's pretty slippery. And I honestly cannot remember if towards the end if I had help them pulling me to the edge, because at first I would have one of the physical therapists grab my knees and pull me to the edge. We'd stick a wedge in the back there, and we would go from there. If you look in a couple of the past transfer videos, you can see that there's like a yellow wedge behind me. So that's the first stage, and you'll see that in this video, it's kind of painful, like watching me trying to scoot my butt forward. But I'm just gonna start from the beginning, and you guys will kind of go on the journey with me. And yeah, if you have any pointers or any suggestions on any techniques or anything, feel free to put them in the comments. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that thumbs up button, and be sure to hit the bell notification so it notifies you when you get a new video. And like I said, comment, give me some constructive criticism, anything that can possibly help me, and in turn I hope this video can help you guys. All right, we'll get right into it.
Did it record?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it is, yep. Okay, feet are somehow off the foot plate. So now I gotta scoop my butt up. This is like one of the hardest parts. There's so much dump in the chair that it's like... This is what I gotta figure out how to do. It's actually a first.
What?
Pushing up that quickly like that. Like falling forward. It's not easy to push back up after falling forward. Oh man. So I may have to come on more of an angle. Yeah, definitely the first few nights it's gonna be like me trying to figure out what's going on here.
Yeah.
Like it's just the placement and everything. Because the bed's actually even higher. How can I avoid? Chair. How can I avoid that? Brakes suck too. I gotta.
It's moving a lot for it to be on the brakes on.
What?
The chair is moving quite a bit for the brakes to be on.
Yeah, let's see if I can. That's another issue. The bag gets in the way. I wonder if I have to come on like an even crazier angle than that. See, this is what I was afraid of doing. That's what was holding me back from doing it, because it's just gonna take a lot of work here. I think in reality, I'm afraid of like failure, you know. Like not being able to do it, but
I think if you set your mind to it, you'll do it.
most definitely,
Yeah.
It's definitely possible, because I was doing it at physical therapy, so. Oh, come on, that's a pain. Probably ask on YouTube for some suggestions too.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone sees it that has been transferring for a while. There's one guy that I watch. It's way too even hard to explain. I'd have to show you. He kind of pivots on his elbow. He uses his elbow, puts his arm underneath his legs, and then kind of pivots on his elbow and lifts his butt up. But I gotta get out of the chair first.
What if your cushion in your chair was deeper or higher?
Yeah, see, the thing is, I don't want to change anything. In the chair.
Yeah.
The chair is like, I've been perfecting the chair over quite a few years.
Yeah.
And like, I've gotten it to where it's like, everything works pretty good center of gravity and everything. So, I gotta work around it.
Yeah, what you got.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess if I spend about 15 minutes each night, that's pretty good. We're about 7 minutes right now.
Okay.
I could just, if I just got up and walked, that'd be much easier. Just stand, sit.
Yeah, just stand up and put your butt up.
That's all you gotta do. My butt is just so used to just being stuck in this chair that it doesn't want to go anywhere. That's what was going on last time at physical therapy. I may need to adjust my brakes so they're on harder. But let's see. Problem is having a long torso too, like this part. It's like so floppy. It's with this injury, with the high injury, you lose
your abs.
A lot of trunk support, yeah, and like lower back, and then the obliques, all the stuff that helps you keep you upright. Let's see, I'm still in the frame here.
Well, wouldn't you? Have you ever tried to put your legs up on the bed?
That would be a lot more difficult because you want to have your feet planted on the ground for
to take some of the weight.
Yeah, and so you have you can distribute the weight, distribute the gravity. Like there's a reason you got to plant your feet on the ground. I forgot what it was, but it just makes it easier to transfer, especially with a slide board.
Okay.
Because you're not if you put your legs up, you're kind of working against your legs, you know. So I gotta get forward in the chair if I can get my butt to the edge of the chair. That's the goal. Maybe I can try coming more on and then. I don't know. Then my leg is in the way. What the heck? It's a little bit more difficult with jeans too, because it's not as slippery. Gonna get it though. I'm gonna figure it out. What about? No.
What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say I was shoving a wedge behind my back to kind of help move my butt up, but that was after I had someone help slide my butt to the edge. But I don't want to do that. I want to figure out how to get there and stay on the edge there. It's all slow at first, learning the process, and then you get it, and it's just you get the technique, and it's just oh shit, that's how I do it.
You look like you're moving forward there.
Yeah, I am a little bit. Oh man, let's see.
You want me to hold the chair in place?
No.
No, you want, okay. Yeah. Sorry.
I think I might have to, no, that's alright. I think I might have to adjust the brakes. Because I can literally just push the chair and move it. Oh, man. What else could I do? So that's not working, so So in physical therapy, they would grab behind my knees and pull me to the edge, and then I'd stick a wedge behind me. And I don't remember at the end if I was still. I don't think towards the end of the summer I was getting pulled anymore. I don't even know how the hell.
Was it the same chair?
Yeah, same chair, just a different table.
Yeah.
I could show you a quick clip on YouTube of it, but it is harder in jeans, that's for sure. That might be what's keeping me from moving, but I can't. That's another thing. I can't just be like.
Never wear jeans again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just be like, if I have jeans, I'd be like, oh shit, I can't transfer. Frustrated. For sure. I still in the frame, yeah. Some kind of progress. Let's see. I guess starting is some kind of progress.
That's right.
There we go. That's what I need to do. I need to like pretty much just lean out of the chair. I think I gotta be careful about swearing too. Let me get in trouble for get your videos like. That's it. Okay. Okay, see, I do figure stuff out pretty quickly. That's the good thing. Okay, so right after I say that, that's good. Okay, so this is where... Thinking in the future, maybe tomorrow night I'll throw like something down there, like a pillow or something, just in case I go head first.
It's not funny.
No, a couple summers. It almost happened today when I was in West Hartford. I was coming out of the coffee shop with my buddy, and I was trying to keep up with him, and there was a curb right there, and I didn't see it, and it hit the curb and tipped way up. It almost dumped me out of my chair.
Dang.
Luckily, I quickly grabbed on and fell back, but that was so scary. You should have seen my face. It was like I could imagine my own face. I was like, oh, so scared. Okay, so this feels a little bit better because I'm farther. I kind of want to get my feet planted flat on the ground. That was the trick. See, yeah, my body goes right back into there. It like slides right back in. Oh, man.
You are super rough on your arms, dude.
No, I know. Yeah, my shoulders. So I do like shoulder strengthening exercises, and I plan on going to a sports medicine therapist to like learn how to even get my shoulders even stronger.
Yeah.
So I don't have to ever get surgery. There's a lot of wheelchair people have to get surgery if they don't take care of their shoulders.
Almost
There we go. Come on, spasms.
Yeah.
That's what I need, is one of those pelvis spasms where my pelvis moves forward. Oh, there we go. Let's get farther.
There you go, almost.
My feet are almost flat.
Almost, yeah.
That's good. What's my time at? Oh, we're doing good time. Hopefully the folks in the YouTube world are enjoying this. Because anybody that has this injury knows how much of a, if they try to transfer, know how much of a pain this is. Especially learning fresh. When I first got injured, I had no idea what they were trying to do with me. I was like, I'm paralyzed, how am I going to do anything? I was so confused, it was weird. I was so confused at what they were trying to do, like have me like sit up and like lock my arms out and hold my body sitting up. I just didn't, I don't know, maybe it's because I didn't want to do anything.
But those were all things to help you
like
be able
just
to
sit
do the chair.
up and just everything, yeah. And I just didn't want to do anything. I was so confused that I don't know. Maybe it was just the whole accident to you. Now my feet are back up. I literally like slid back like in the chair. That's so funny. My pelvis does not want to do that.
There, that one's down.
Yeah.
It's not flat, but it's off the wheelchair.
I literally just ordered a shorter cushion. It's shorter this way, so that might help.
Oh, yeah.
So I need a shorter cushion because this cushion's just a little too long. Like I can't get my hands underneath my knees as easy. We'll see how that one works when I put it on. Oh man, I don't know. It's not easy. There we go.
The heels are not touching the ground, but
yeah.
But you're flat and you're completely off the wheelchair.
Okay, now let's see. So I actually was learning on my right side too, so this is all foreign to me. It feels completely foreign.
Oh.
So I was doing my right side. I feel like just, I don't know, it just feels like natural on this side. Oh, that's good. So at least I got to this point. If you look behind me, would you be able to sneak a pillow in there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's a good amount of space.
Alright, let's see what we're at right here. I think we're at, 22 minutes already. Wow.
Oh.
Just went by so fast. Alright, so that's the trick. At least we got that down for tonight. To wiggle, I gotta like lean over to the side to wiggle my butt to the edge.
Yeah.
I just gotta, let's see if I can get back up without sliding all the way back in.
You want me to do anything?
No, not yet. Gonna be suffocating a lot doing this. Let's then since I have no tricep, like once I get to a certain point, it's like so difficult to push up.
To get up, yeah.
Get my elbows stuck in there. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna need a hand up.
Okay.
So if you stand behind me,
Okay.
and then just grab like where my elbows are, on the inside of my elbows.
Like it right here?
On the inside of my elbows, like if you grab my arms from the
Oh,
top. Yeah.
like this?
Yep.
Okay.
Good. Okay. Oh. Okay. Well. Yeah, that was the issue. That was an issue at the physical therapist place. They're like, "Oh, you lost a shoe again." Oh, man. So, I thought
That was me.
I thought
Yeah.
that was Ezra. Here's, oh, my feet are back up.
Yeah, the ones on
Alright, I'm gonna try to go to the edge one more time, just for the heck of it, to see if I can. The only problem is my pants are coming down too. So what the hell? So how the hell am I gonna avoid that? Ugh. I have no butt at all, so my pants literally just
slide
fall
down.
down. It's even worse sitting in a chair or sitting in a using a wheelchair, because you just like, I had no butt to begin with, and now that I sit in a wheelchair, there's no butt at all. Oh man. Oh well.
If I could give you some of mine, I would.
Yeah. Gonna have to do some squats or something. Yeah, I remember like talking about it. I was thinking it would take me 6 months, and I was doing it in under 2 minutes in like less than 3 months. So.
Oh yeah, so
I think it's just the initial. Yeah, it's gonna be tricky. Can I see the slide board for a second?
Mm-hmm.
What's it say? 11 minutes. Okay. Okay. This bag is gonna be getting in the way. In the future, we could probably like kill 2 birds with 1 stone, you know. You could like wash the dishes or something.
okay.
Once I get a little bit more used to it. But if you don't mind standing there too.
No, I want to, in case you
Something
fall
happens,
out the
yeah.
chair, man.
Yeah, well, we'll get to the point where you're definitely gonna have to need somebody like right next to the chair, because it'll be tricky. Oh man. Okay, so if you got through that, I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm just going to post every night that I do this. I'm going to be doing it most nights a week, so just stay tuned for it. And as I said before, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, make sure you hit the bell notifications so you get a notice when I put a new video up. And as time goes on, these videos are going to get more interesting. I've got some really cool ideas, and it's not going to be all pertaining to handicap tips and tricks and things like that. It's going to be health orientated and some other cool ideas I have underway that I'm not going to disclose at the moment. But yeah, thank you for watching. Positive vibes. Go health yourself, and over and out, friends.
Hey, go health yourself.